The Italian Wine Podcast is the community-driven platform for Italian wine geeks around the world. Support the show by donating at italianwinepodcast.com. Donate €5 or more and we'll send you a copy of our latest book, My Italian Grape Geek Journal, absolutely free. To get your free copy of My Italian Grape Geek Journal, click support us at italianwinepodcast.com or wherever you get your pods. Grazie mille. Welcome to the Italian Grape Geek podcast. Join us as we explore personal stories of travel and tasting with Italy's must-know grape varietals. Chart your own course with My Italian Grape Geek Journal, your personal tasting companion to accompany the series. Available now on Amazon. With thanks to Colangelo and Partners for their generous support with this project.
My name's Cynthia Chaplin, and I work with Vinitaly International Academy here in Verona. Italian Wine Unplugged 2.0 is very near and dear to my heart, as it was an 18-month-long labor of love here in our office. I'm a sommelier with the Fondazione Italiana Sommelier, a professor of Italian wine and culture, a WSET educator at the Italian Wine Academy, and the host of Voices on Italian Wine Podcast. Italian wine is truly my passion. This is the first of 5 grapes that I'll be talking about. Today, the grape is Cannonau, the red wine star of Sardinia. It also grows in Umbria and Veneto, but the truest expression of Cannonau is found on Sardinia. The key information about the grape, including characteristics and origin and significance, have to do with the fact that not everyone knows that Cannonau is the same grape as Garnacha in Spain and Grenache in France. There's a lot of debate about whether this grape originated in Spain and was brought to Sardinia and Corsica by Queen Isabella in the late 15th century, or perhaps the grape originated in Italy and moved to Spain and France through trade much, much earlier than the days of Queen Isabella. Either way, Cannonau has found its quote-unquote spiritual home on the island of Sardinia, where it flourishes on the basalt soils of the Dorgali region, the granite soils of Nuoro and Liena, and the metamorphic soils of Ogliastra. It loves hot weather and sunny days, it's a late ripener, and it needs the cool, sandy soils on top of rocky bases and lots of exposed area with wind. Perfect grape for a Sardinian wine-growing experience smack dab in the middle of the Mediterranean. So I've been asked to share my personal connections to this grape, and I can say I love Cannonau for its sort of misty and obscured past, but also for the fact that it's become such a symbol of red wine in Sardinia. Despite the current debate about pros and cons of wine drinking around the world, Cannonau has definitely contributed to the local diet for hundreds of years on the island. It's thought to be a true elixir of long life, and it contains 3 times the amount of antioxidants compared to other red wines. So whether you agree or disagree with the benefits of wine drinking, scientifically we know that Cannonau is a big antioxidant. I've been asked if I've tried wines made with this grape. Where and when and what did I think? I've tried so many Cannonau's during the 15 years I've lived in Italy. Very early on in my Italian sommelier training, I tasted Cannonau in Rome, and it surprised me with the strength of its impact on the nose and the palate. It's a very full-bodied wine with an alcohol level that begins around 12.5% and goes all the way up to anywhere around 15%. It has a wonderful way of showing its Mediterranean character, lovely notes of seaside scrub brush and woodsy herbs like rosemary and thyme. It has a salty, briny characteristic and a lovely top note of sweet baking spices and even licorice in some cases. Lots of warm red and black fruits like black currants and black cranberries and nice rich red plums melded together with these seductive notes of graphite and a solid acidic spine. The wines that are made from Cannonau are lovely and balanced with very fine velvety tannins, especially when they've been aged in wood. I was also asked what most interested me when I was learning about the grape. And I have to say Cannonau makes some very interesting rosé wines that express the same characteristics as the red, but they're vinified in steel, and they hold their fresh fruity notes, that rich red ripe plum, and those lovely blackcurrant and blackberry notes. They create a unique, refreshing, drinkable rosé that has the herbal characteristics we expect from a Mediterranean island and give me sort of an extra and valuable tool in my teaching kit when I'm talking about wines that are made from Cannonau and wines that are available on Sardinia. We always have the problem of grapes from Italy not being that available in external markets. I'm very lucky to live in Italy, and I'm fortunate to have access to a lot of great Cannonau wines, both young and aged, as well as the rosé styles. Even though they can be a bit harder to find outside of Italy, it's worth hunting down wines made from this grape to get a good idea of how the heat and the soil and the sea affect the outcome of wines made from native grapes growing on Sardinia. Some benchmark producers that are worth trying include Argiolas, Giuseppe Sedelesu, Giovanni Cerchi, and Antichi Poderi Jerzu. All of these can be found outside of Italy, especially on e-commerce sites focused on Italian wines. So, last thing to tell you all today about Cannonau has to do with food pairing, things that will complement wines made from Cannonau. It's great for pairing with meaty dishes, especially game like pheasant and rabbit, as well as aged cheeses like pecorino sheep cheese found in the mountains on Sardinia and other places. The robust, fruity, sort of saline and herbal notes can also provide a great foil for richer vegetarian dishes like eggplant parmesan, or even food from other cultures such as Moroccan lamb tagine.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, chin chin. Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, chin chin.